Hey, it's Ron. Hope you guys are doing well. This is video number 3 in our 4-part workshop that's designed to help you guys get more US business now and really designed to help you develop a marketing strategy and tactics that are the foundation of your business. Once we lay this foundation, now we can bring in paid search, paid Google, Upwork, because we're bringing everyone through one consistent sales process. And the goal of this marketing and sales process is to really have your best salesperson online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And it all starts with building this marketing system from identifying who our ideal customer profile person is, building that database out, doing the research, get clean email, pushing them through a very low cost marketing funnel, which is cold outreach, which is email. And our goal is to drive those folks into our landing pages or attract them into our landing pages so that we can exchange something of value, a white paper, an ebook, special study, industry review. We're going to exchange that hard work of ours creating that material, a very professional published material. We're going to exchange that for the first name for the email. And then now we have their contact information. We have traffic coming through email. Ultimately, we're going to layer on some other sources like Facebook or sponsored posts and boost posts to drive traffic into our landing page. We're going to capture their information. We're going to use autoresponders sequentially to invite them to click your next step in your sales process, which would be your sales page. And so we talked about, what the solution is to building the first component. The second component of our marketing platform is now how do we convert them? And how do we put more inbound traffic into our funnels? So how we convert them is through a click to action. And in a click to action for most of my clients' businesses, we have usually 3 options. We have a webinar where we're gonna once a month attend a Zoom webinar, inviting people who have selected and opted in to join us. We're gonna go through a topic, right? That is a real challenging topic to cover with one of the biggest problems your decision makers have to overcome. And we're going to use that as our hook, that overcoming that biggest problem, right? And we're going to use that to attract them into a webinar. So the first option we have is a webinar. And that again is to bring them through a process, get them to understand you, what you stand for, your business, the value of your business. We're going to use this webinar to teach on that topic for maybe 30 minutes. We're going to use the last 15 minutes to sell and go through a Q&A of why they should use you. So it's really your sales call. You're bringing all the people to you, not on a one-off. It's valuable. And there are specific lead pages and ClickFunnels templates that are really easy to plug and play to create your webinar content with your sales copy that we talked about in video 1. And again, sales copy, you want to keep your eye on that. That is going to be the differentiator between you at 20 bucks an hour and you at 35 bucks an hour. Or you at 200 bucks a month ARR or 20 bucks a month ARR. That sales copy is going to differentiate, right? That is your selling. So, we talked about the importance of that sales copy, driving people and attracting people into our landing pages, into our webinars, to our email click or call to actions. It's important. And the next thing we want to do is look at, we have webinar as an option. We have direct appointments where you just drive them through a calendaring schedule that connects to your Calendly. That's more of a one-to-one model. And then for the product people, as well as the services people, we can flip it, and our call to action could be a bundling of our products. It could be an educational course around our products that our product is embedded in. It could be if you are a software development house or an application or mobile application development house, it could be a sale of how to do a certain piece of the programming that's routinely difficult for developers to complete. And that could be a whole nother revenue stream for you where you set up a Zoom call in a webinar series that's paid, or you have downloadables that are paid to teach them this very valuable skill. So those are the 3 call to actions we can look at. Now we're getting the call to action. We have people interested. We've got them in our webinar. We've got appointments scheduled. Maybe your ticket's a little bigger price. These appointments are in the US, you're in India, or you're in Belarus, or you're in Mumbai, the Arab Emirates. Maybe this is a long trip for you to take and it's a low probability prospect. So how do you find someone in the US to handle those appointments for you, go on those sales calls, close those deals that you can trust with your brand, that you can trust with your reputation here in the US, and that you can trust is going to create a win-win deal for all three parties, the sales rep, the customer, and you, the business owner. And so in our next conversation in workshop 4, we're going to cover that in detail. So what is the process you use to hire commission-only US sales reps in a market where a quality sales rep is going to earn anywhere from $100,000 to $130,000 in base salary and make, if he's doing a good job, $250,000 to $500,000 a year? How do we get that person interested in talking with you? How do we even find that person? And if we're going to find those people, we're going to try to find those people, what is the tool? What are the tools we use to do it so we can get scale, just like we did on our marketing program? The more people we touch, the more people we're known by, the greater chance that they're going to come out at the bottom of the funnel as either a partner, meaning a commission-only sales rep, or they're going to come out of the funnel as a lead or a deal. So if you want to click right here or right here for video 4 in the series of our 4-part workshop on getting more business in the US, we'll see you next time. As always, if you have any questions, you can email me at rmason@opportunityleader.com. Again, see you next time. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys are doing well. And staying sane in the quarantine if you're still quarantined in the country you're in. And again, until next time, be well, be prosperous. Thank you.